action-packed game, and I'm ready to get going. So let's have a look at the lineups for you. And it was the usual 3-5-2 for England, with Pickford getting the nod over Butland and Pope. So Walker, Stones, Maguire was the back three, with Trippier and Young operated as wing-backs. Henderson, Lingard and Ali in the middle, with Sterling and Kane leading the line up top. And so England, we started the better team. Lingard coming close in the 3rd minute, very early on, forced a great save from goalkeeper Hassan, who was later subbed off with an injured shoulder, and we wish him well with that. And we deservedly took the lead through Harry Kane, and he tapped in the rebound after an excellent John Stones header, and that was saved, brilliantly saved. Kane was on the rebound to tap in, and even after that, we still looked likely to score a second goal. With Trippier, he consistently knocked in good low crosses. It was really effective attack and play from us, has to be said. And speaking of good crosses, Ashley Young, he knocked in a delicious ball to his Man United teammate Jesse Lingard, who failed to make the most of the chance which came about by non-existent defending from the Tunisians. And the next big moment was the penalty conceded by Kyle Walker. It's a very soft one, has to be said. Awful decision when looking at the next key incident, which I'll come on to in a moment. And so for Gianni Sassi, he scored the penalty despite Pickford getting a hand on it, going the right way. He was unlucky there, I thought, Pickford. And so minutes later, we had a free kick, which provided a goal-mouth scramble, but that's not what I'm bothered about. I'm more bothered about the blatant penalty not being given to Harry Kane. He's wrestled, rugby tackled to the ground. If you did that on an Englishman in Wales, you'd be given a standing ovation, seriously. But more to the point, VAR failed to give the decision. And I'm sorry for the following rant, but VAR was introduced in order to prevent inconsistent refereeing, and that incident is just plain proof that VAR does not stop inconsistent refereeing. So going into the second half, the vast majority of the second half failed to offer much. I mean, chances were created, but no clear-cut chances, as both defences were very well organised in that second period. It was getting a bit frustrating and looking as if we were going to have to settle with a 1-1 draw. I was quite dissatisfied about that. Harry Kane, free at the far post, nodding home the winner in the 91st minute from a corner kick nodded on by Harry Maguire. Felt wonderful, felt wonderful. Okay. Where Belgium ran out 3-0 winners against the Central American side. So we'll start with the lineups, and we'll start with Belgium. And 7 of their starting 11 players have had Premier League experience, including of course Romelu Lukaku, who is Belgium's highest goal scorer. And as for Panama, all I can really say is that their captain and national hero Roman Torres played after he scored that all-important goal to take Panama to Russia at the expense of the USA. So you could say that he is their trump card. I had to put that one in there. And so for the first half, Panama played at times in a similar fashion to how we, Newcastle, played against Man City in December and January. And in the first 20 minutes, it seemed like it was going to be a matter of time before Belgium were going to break the deadlock. And Kevin De Bruyne's ball across the 6-yard box was well cleared by Torres, as Lukaku psyched himself up for a tap-in. And as for the remainder of the first half, Belgium lacked urgency, and because of that, chances became few and far between. And as for Panama's first 45 minutes in a World Cup tournament, it finished goalless, which I'm sure they'd have been delighted with. And roll on to the second half. The second half began in a spectacular fashion, with Dries Mertens scoring a contender for goal of the tournament with a right foot dipping volley, and I love the way that Mertens made it look effortless. And the Napoli striker has scored 46 goals in his previous 2 seasons for the Italian club. And after scoring, Belgium still had to work hard, as Panama were given a golden chance to equalise. Jan Vertonghen was caught napping, and that allowed the Panama right back Murillo to shoot, and Courtois made his first save of the game. Belgium doubled their lead with a close-range header, and that came from Romelu Lukaku. Kevin De Bruyne provided the assist with a beautiful cross with the outside of his right foot, and that goal just eliminated hopes of a fairy tale start for Panama. It just seemed like it wasn't going to be their day. And so with 20 minutes remaining, Belgium especially looked to wind down the clock. Lukaku grabbed his second and Belgium's third with a lovely dink over the goalkeeper after Eden Hazard set him through on goal. And so 3-0 the final score, and Panama never looked likely to trouble the elite anywhere near as much as the Panama Papers have. So on to the next one then.